Most container homes don't fail because of the design. They fail because of 5 predictable, hidden problems that silently drain thousands of dollars from your bank account. These 5 points determine if you are building a lifetime asset or a financial disaster. The first hidden cost is the ground beneath you. A container is an intensely rigid steel box. It cannot flex. So when the soil settles, swells, or heaves from poor drainage or amateur compaction, it forces the container to twist. Imagine one corner of your foundation sinks just half an inch. That single movement will transfer through the entire 40-foot frame. Suddenly, your doors won't close, your windows are cracking, and your interior walls are under immense stress. The cost to fix this is brutal. Jacking up an 8,000-pound container and repairing or replacing the foundation can easily cost over $10,000, often more than the initial foundation itself. This failure is avoided with proper soil testing and an engineered foundation designed for your specific location. The second problem is a silent killer of your comfort and your wallet. Steel is a thermal superhighway. The steel studs in your walls conduct cold directly from the outside shell to the back of your drywall, bypassing your insulation. This creates cold spots, or thermal bridges. In winter, you'll see them as damp vertical lines or ghosting on your interior walls. That's condensation. Behind the wall, that moisture is feeding hidden mold and causing your steel frame to rust from the inside out. The financial drain is twofold. First, your heating and cooling bills are literally escaping through the steel frame. Second, the eventual cost of mold remediation is a 5-figure nightmare. The third problem is the most common DIY disaster. As we've covered in deep dive videos on this channel, cutting a window or door into a container is not like cutting a hole in a normal wall. You are severing the container's skeleton. When these cuts are not properly reinforced with heavy steel tubing, you create a cumulative weakness. At first, you may not notice it, but over years, the roof will begin to sag, the floors will feel bouncy, and doors will refuse to close properly. The cost of retrofitting a proper steel frame into a finished home is astronomical. It means tearing out your interior walls, insulation, and electrical to fix a structural mistake that should have been solved on day one. The fourth problem is the one everyone overlooks until it's too late: the roof. A container roof is nearly flat and not designed to shed water effectively. Dents from its shipping life create perfect puddles, a phenomenon called ponding. This standing water is the mortal enemy of steel. It will find any microscopic weakness in the paint, especially at weld seams, and start the process of corrosion. The financial consequence is absolute. Rust doesn't just create a leak in a container roof, it destroys the entire structural panel. The cost to have a new corrugated steel panel professionally welded in is a massive, project-killing expense. The final problem is the one that shows up years later, long after your builder is gone. Corrosion that starts inside the walls or at improperly treated weld seams is a cancer. By the time you see the telltale bubbling paint or rust stains weeping from a seam, the damage is already deep. In coastal or humid environments, this process is dramatically accelerated. While surface rust can be managed, deep structural rust is a different beast entirely. A professional inspection before you buy a used container is a few $100s. A structural steel repair to a corroded frame is tens of thousands. The inspection is always cheaper than the cure. Foundation movement, thermal bridging, improper cuts, poor roof drainage, and hidden corrosion. These 5 problems are not random chance. They are predictable failures. Address them before you build, and your container home becomes a lifetime asset, not a financial trap.